Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the most recognizable video game characters in the industry. For over 30 years, he's been famous as the fastest thing alive. But does his name really hold up? Today, I'll be examining and scaling the Blue Blur to find out just how fast he can truly go. We're going to analyze Sonic the Hedgehog from the games and move up the scale from his weakest feats to his fastest speeds. First up, Sonic can effortlessly hit Mach 1 to Mach 3 in his base form, a fact demonstrated in Sonic Mania. Additionally, we have Eggman's statement in an Egg memo in Sonic Frontiers where he confidently states that Sonic can exceed Mach 1 with ease. This is just the beginning of Sonic's impressive speed. In each of the Boost games, the act of boosting causes a sonic boom, clearly showing that he's surpassing the sound barrier.
Here we go! Yeah!
Statements provided by multiple sources suggest that the speedy Hedgehog can achieve hypersonic speeds as well. Not even the speed of light poses a challenge for Sonic. In both Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, he possesses a technique known as the Light Speed Dash. According to the game, the Light Speed Dash allows Sonic to move at the speed of light itself.
The Light Speed Dash lets you race toward rings at light speed.
Not only that, but even in Sonic Colors on the Nintendo DS, we have statements from E123 Omega affirming that Sonic can exceed the speed of light. This is further supported in Sonic Shuffle, where Sonic outran a black hole. However, some argue against this by bringing up Sonic Colors, but it's important to note that the black hole in that game was made from Hyper-Go-On energy. Hyper-Go-On energy is consistently stated to be more powerful than Chaos energy. Therefore, the black hole in that instance would be stronger than typical black holes, making Sonic's ability to come close to its speed even more impressive. In fact, manuals from Sonic Unleashed state that Sonic is running at the speed of light. And if that wasn't enough, in Sonic Unleashed, there's a meter specifically designed to measure Sonic's speed. The Light Speed Dash measures in at 385 SPD, but Sonic's top speeds exceed 4,000 SPD, meaning that during a normal run, the Blue Blur is over 10 times faster than the speed of light. We've already established that Sonic surpasses the speed of light. The idea of him having infinite speed may seem surprising at first. However, in Sonic and the Secret Rings, it is stated that Sonic crossed the infinitely large Night Palace. Since he was able to cover such an infinite distance, it can be deduced that Sonic possesses infinite speed. What's even more astonishing is that in the same game, Sonic himself claims that he can surpass the speed of time. This sets the stage for the next section of our exploration into Sonic's incredible abilities. Sonic's extraordinary speed was further showcased in Sonic CD, where he managed to travel through time. Some people might attribute this to the signposts, but numerous manuals and statements from the developers clearly indicate it was actually Sonic's own speed that caused this time travel phenomenon. Sonic Generations adds even more support to this feat, as Sonic successfully restored time-space to all the locations affected by Time Eater, further solidifying his ability to manipulate time and space through his speed.
When the Sonics accelerate through time, they fix space, returning color and light.
You better hold to your seats for this one. Despite the consistent statements that Sonic is faster than linear time, there's an even more mind-blowing fact about him. Brace yourself, because it's time to reveal that the very concept of speed itself is seemingly meaningless in the presence of this speedy hedgehog. Let's take a step back to examine Sonic's cosmology. In the IDW comics, Eggman's base was powerful enough to wield a Tesseract, a four-dimensional object. This revelation not only solidifies Sonic's world as a four-dimensional space, but also introduces a compelling twist. Tails dropped a bombshell in a Tails Tube video, stating that time is merely one form of dimensionality. This insight elevates the scale even further, suggesting that Sonic's world extends into the realm of the fifth dimension. Not only that, but there's an even more intriguing detail. Eggman explicitly states that Solaris is superdimensional and has the ability to consume dimensions as if they were no more than breakfast. Such a feat would put Solaris at an outer-versal level, rendering the bounds of space and time completely inconsequential in the face of this sun god's immense power. But wait, there's more. Time Eater, another formidable entity, is explicitly stated to be beyond space-time, just like Solaris. Ian Flynn, renowned writer of Sonic comics, provides further insight. White space, a dimension within the Sonic cosmology, is not only above time, but also space. Given its capacity to contain the entire sonic cosmology, white space emerges as an outer-versal construct of unimaginable magnitude.
Luminous Stranger has a question. Is the white space a realm that's atemporal, no time, and aspatial, no space, since it was, 1, implied in the story, and 2, made by Time Eater, who can seemingly function without the concepts and obliterate them, according to Eggman in the 3DS version of Generations?
Sure, that can work.
I don't know.
That's what's kind of established in the game, and it's not a lingering plot point.
Nope.
By now, you probably have a hunch about where I'm headed next. Let's shift our focus to Infinite, who was Sonic's most formidable opponent during the events of Sonic Forces. Infinite's impressive reputation in Sonic Forces is undeniable, with numerous statements hyping him up as the strongest foe Sonic has ever faced. In fact, Eggman boldly declares that Infinite is a staggering 1 trillion times stronger than any adversary he's ever encountered. Some may question the validity of these statements about Infinite's power, citing a lack of feats to back them up. However, it's worth noting that Infinite does have some impressive feats. The problem is that they're often overlooked. Let's take a closer look at these underrated feats to reinforce his strengths. Null space is an intriguing dimension, as it is defined by its emptiness. According to the lore, there is nothing within it, and it is cut off from all other dimensions. This makes it a unique and seemingly featureless realm where nothing exists, creating a sense of isolation.
What is that? Har, har. That, my spiky little predator, is null space. Null space? It's a little something that the Phantom Ruby cooked up. A closed-off space where absolutely nothing exists.
Given the nature of null space, we can infer that it is either a zero-dimensional construct or an outer-versal entity. Considering that it was able to confine both the Rookie and Sonic simultaneously, this implies that null space exists beyond the traditional dimensional hierarchy and reaches the realm of outer-versal existence. The fact that Sonic managed to break free from the constraints of null space, a dimension that transcends the bounds of space and time, further reinforces the idea that he possesses irrelevant speed. This ability to transcend the limitations imposed by null space and even break through it signifies a level of speed that defies the very boundaries of the physical universe as we know it. In this thorough examination, we delved into the entire spectrum of Sonic's speed feats, starting from his weakest to his fastest. By the end, we've only reaffirmed his well-deserved title as the fastest thing alive. If you enjoyed this journey through the Hedgehog's speed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if it wasn't your cup of tea, that's cool too. Do what you want. Regardless, have a fantastic day and we'll catch you tomorrow.